Well, I just burned a DVD for a guy I was going to meet for coffee to talk film, and at the last minute he cancels. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and he said he had to run around and do some errands and with his girlfriend, and it's not that I don't understand. I do understand. I'm completely sympathetic. It's just kind of I'm not really even remotely upset about it. It's just it does feel like the kind of it fits right into the kind of anxiety I've been having, a kind of worry and self-doubt and strange feelings of being disconnected that have been going on since I got here, practically. I keep referring back to the summer of 2008, like that was this big to-do, this big thing. And I think it was a big deal because that was rock bottom in terms of just connect, in terms of wanting to connect, wanting to make connections, wanting to meet more film people, wanting to get out there and make it happen. And I was really frustrated that summer and throwing temper tantrums, being naughty prank calls, doing things that weren't in my best interest at all. And I wasn't smoking, though. That was one thing I was not doing. I keep thinking about what the fuck. I'm trying to fill this void right now with cigar smoke, and it's just boggles my mind how this works. But or lack thereof, how it doesn't work. But I was just sitting here typing a new contact post on Craigslist, and a moment ago I was sitting on the shitter and I was thinking, yeah, you set small goals and you go forward and you do them. You want to meet people, you go out and you meet people. You figure out what you want to do, and you go to that place and you meet people, and you be calculating enough to know that you're likely to meet people of the same interests, and you open doors that way. And I think I spent a lot of time wanting that to be true, like wanting or thinking, oh yeah, I'm doing that. But then if I look back over the days and the weeks, I go, oh no, I really haven't met anyone new. Boy, that was September. I think it. But to your credit, you have been meeting people. You have been meeting people and going out to coffee and doing things, and they haven't quite panned out in the sense where there's that real connection. Like it's a job interview. You have that real connection. It's going to work, and you've got the job. Or you meet somebody romantically. You meet somebody and you fall in love, and there's a relationship that starts. But I think it's in a big way there is that part of me that's saying, oh, it's too much, it's too colossal. I can't do this until I do that. I can't have this until I finish that. I have to know about the best camera. I have to. And there's very little that's calculating on the level of writing every day, sitting down, writing, being happy with what I wrote, thinking about it, refining it, making it work, doing something interesting. So, and then going forward and working on finding the contacts and the people to make it a reality and film it. So therefore, there's not that yet. I think it's like I'm constantly in my head going, oh, I want that to be a reality. I want that to be what's going on with me, and I'm like, yeah, I know it should work that way, but there's a big part of me that I'm really paying attention to, and I'm aware of that is like, oh God, I just need a nap. I said to my therapist a while back, I said, Norma, I just have this I don't want to mentality. I don't want to. And he said, yeah, but everyone has that. And I go, yeah, everyone does have that. But I wanted to embellish on it. I wanted to tell him really what's happening. I mean, there's this real lack of there's this kind of crystalline, this coating of boredom and worry and anxiety about myself in relation to the world and the conversations I have in my head as to why I haven't met my favorite, my good film buddy yet. And I've met good film buddies. It's just that life isn't perfect. Life isn't perfect, and I have to remember that. You can't say that you're gonna. You can't be completely. You can't be perfect. It's not. We can only ever try our best, right? I mean, as long as you're not pointing guns at people and threatening to blow people away, I mean, you're just trying to go out there and do what you're passionate about in life, and your goal is to make a film or write a novel or be a chef, whatever it is. You just go forward and you're passionate about it, and you go forward and you do it, and you do it within your means that makes sense, so you can take that next step and move forward and grow and proceed on to the next level. And that's what I've been having trouble with, proceeding on to the next level, getting to that point where I'm like, yes, I have this script. I know it's affordable. I know I can do it. Here are the resources I have, and I need 4 actors. And I know where I know I need these lights, and if we, it would be that cohesive. Like, I would just have that confidence that it can be done. And it's amazing how much confidence you have when you go forward and just do it anyway. You just jump right in. Because, as we all know, writing is just part of the process. It doesn't, there's a few things you want to do during any film, and then you're winging it, and you're trying new things, and you're doing, you're experimenting, and you're, within reason, you're being intentional, but you're doing it differently. You're doing it backwards. You're moving things around. You're changing lines. You're making it work differently, and that's the joy of it. So that script only looks like one mechanism. It is only one element in this bigger piece that you want to be a reality. And I'm just tired of. I'm shedding the skin. I don't want the doom and gloom anymore. And I don't know where I am on time. I didn't check, but I will get back to you. Peace.